T here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a whole entire June wrap up. I know, happy July to everyone. When you guys are seeing this video, it's probably like a little after July 4th. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with your family. But I just wanted to, bundle everything together on what did I use in July, what did I use up, favorites, and also empties. Would I repurchase them or not? So I'm going to just sit down and go over every single beauty product that I used up or enjoyed or didn't enjoy for the entire month of June. That way you guys can what? I don't know. You guys can do whatever with it. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. Okay, enough rambling and yapping. Let's get started because I have a lot in here. And I have a mixed combo of like hair care, skin care, makeup as well. So it's a whole spiel. So let's get started. I want to go over skincare. I felt like the entire last month I was really trying to take care of my skin. I definitely was struggling with a lot of like hormonal breakout. I also was struggling with a lot of like healing from my microneedling and also chemical peel, like, trying to heal and making sure my skin is in like good standing, etc. So I finished an entire tube of the PanOxyl Acne Foaming Wash. This is in a 10% benzoyl peroxide acne treatment wash. This is actually the strongest out of all the PanOxyl benzoyl peroxide wash. I think 10% is like the highest. So what I've been doing is using this in the shower in the morning or night. I would like wash my face with it, and then I would also wash my back and my chest because as an acne oily girl, I have back knee and chest knee as well, so I want to make sure I keep that under control and be really clean. So I use this whole thing. I bought another one actually to place this one. So it's really good at keeping like my body really clean. It's in a bigger tube, and then I take a little bit and wash my face with it. The one thing about this is that I highly recommend when you are doing this to let it sit for like 2-3 minutes while you're doing other things. And so when I'm in the bathroom, I would like either I grab my loofah, I scrub my feet, I also like would brush my teeth in the bathroom as well. And then I would also start like either conditioning my hair or shampooing my hair. And usually like when I shampoo my hair and brush my teeth, then I'll just like rinse everything off like just like that. So it's really good. It's just a situation. It's a ritual that I do. Like, this is my routine. I do want to make sure that you guys are aware is that if you don't wash this off fully and you step outside and you use like a towel, this will bleach and stain clothes, towels, everything. So be very careful. I also have like a regular like 4% from CeraVe. That's more for like my every single day wash. It's like lighter. I like my skin can handle it if I'm like going outside, etc. So that's like my routine with benzoyl peroxide right now. And then because I use benzoyl peroxide, my skin does get really dry in certain area. Like, the whole point of benzoyl peroxide is to dry out your acne, make you less oily, and also like kills the germs and bacteria. That's why I recommend leaving it on for a little bit longer than usual. So I have been stacking moisturizer and sunscreen like crazy. So let me go over the moisturizers first. So let me go over empties really quickly. So the two empties that I have, one is a serum and the other one is a cream moisturizer. So let's go with the Multi-Peptide Advanced Serum. This is like multi-peptide blend plus ferulic acid and collagen. So this was really good as a serum. It kept me hydrated and everything. I finished the entire thing. Would I repurchase it? No, just simply because I want to just like try other types of serum and like give you guys my full thoughts. So this was good, but I like to try new products. I will not be purchasing this, unfortunately, because it wasn't like, it's good, but it wasn't wowing for me in terms of like a serum. So if you guys have like oily skin or even dry skin, this would be a really good lightweight serum that like just boosts your collagen, makes you look plump and juicy. But there's a lot on the market that I just feel like I want to just try others before I wrap back around and say like, okay, I'm gonna repurchase this one. So there's that one. The other one, which is the Augustinusbader. This is a cream, and this is the cream with TFC8 and with AB. This is so expensive. So if you are looking to try this, I recommend going to like Nordstrom, Sephora, Bloomingdale's, etc. to or Saks Fifth to test this or get like sample size from like the ladies at the counter and be like, oh, do you have any sample size, etc. to try this first before you make a decision. This is so luxurious and I use it very sparingly, and I use this more so at night. I did not use this as a morning thing, and this is for like the oily one, like the more gel or like for oily skin. There's another version of this that's a lot thicker. So this is what I've been using at night just to make sure like my skin does get a lot of moisture and lather, because at nighttime is when I'm slugging. I'm slugging and everything. I'm moisturizing and everything. I have oils and stuff on my hands, my elbows, and like I have like creams on my face. I'm doing face masks. It's just a bunch of different things. So I made it through this bottle, and long story short is I will not be repurchasing this because it's so expensive, and it's just really expensive. So the next time I do purchase this would probably be for a Sephora sale, realistically, because it just hurts buying this because it's like a couple hundred, and I could do without, basically. Like this is a luxurious thing, and for me, I could do without. So there's my thoughts on that. What I cannot do without is the Dieux, the Instant Angel Lipid-Rich Facial Moisturizer. This is like my third tube now, I want to say. I purchased this when they had the Sephora like 20% off on all moisturizer, 20 or 30% off. I totally forgot about it. So I bought this, the other Dieux, it's the Instant Angel, like the gel one in the blue tube. That one is actually in my bathroom right now, hence why I'm not showing this to you. But that one, that's my second tube, and this is my third one. I did start out with this first, but this and the other one are so good. So this is a lot more like a moisturizer for you. It's a little bit more thick, and it's fragrant free, and it really gives your skin that plump juice, etc. So I usually use this on my like no makeup day just to prep and really hydrate my skin. I do feel like this is too much for me when I layer underneath my makeup, because then everything starts sliding, because it's a lot more moisturizing than the other version of this, which is the gel. The gel one, in my opinion, is a lot more for like the oily girl. So if you are like an oily girl like me, I would definitely opt into that one over this one. but I like both. Like I use both for very different reasons. And the other one I use more like at nighttime or like straight out in the morning, and it's like right by my vanity. This one is more for like when I'm sitting here and then I'm like getting parched and I'm doing work, etc. And I'm wearing no makeup. I would just pat it on my nose, in my T-zone, etc. Anywhere that is like really drying up. This also really helps with my barrier repair. So as you guys know, with me getting my microneedling, chemical peels, and extractions, and all of that jazz, the biggest issue that I've been having is just simply that my barrier does get compromised. Like that does it thin it out, and then I am on tirazetine and azelaic acid, which right now I've like stopped it completely because with the entire like procedures and everything, it's definitely too much for my skin, and I do find that my skin is breaking out a lot more because I'm just putting too much and doing too much. So right now I've cut back to like just moisturizers or toners that will be barrier repairing, anything with ceramide, niacinamide, etc. Anything that has no scent and doesn't burn my skin. So that's currently where I'm at with my skincare routine. So there's that for the moisturizer. And because of like me doing all these procedures, right, and with me getting like microneedling, also putting actives on my face and doing chemical peels, etc., I am definitely such a SPF, like I'm, if you are new to this channel, I preach SPF like crazy on here. So protect your skin. I'm all about protecting your skin. I'm all about like, let's keep our skin very hydrated because we only have one set of skin. Like it's, I mean, we have a lot of like one set of things, but like our skin, it covers like pretty much 99% of our whole entire body. So I definitely have been drenching in sunscreen, sunblock, you name it. So this is not new. This is the Alastin skincare. This is the HydraTint Pro Mineral Sunscreen in SPF 36. And I already bought another tube of this because they have a new packaging, so I just wanted to buy it and see if they are alike. What they've advertised it is like same formula but different packaging. So there's that. You guys have seen this a ton. I've been wearing it underneath my makeup, or I've been wearing it like throughout my day without makeup, or I've just like came on these YouTube like videos with this already on because I just have it on all the time. It's definitely one of my favorite mineral, and it doesn't sting. So this is like, the mineral is very different than like your zinc oxide or any of like the chemical sunscreen, the white ones and the thick ones and everything. So this is like very different. However, I also really enjoy the chemical sunscreens as well too. So let me go over two of them. The first one, I am almost done. I have it in this. It's, let me take it out. But what this does is, I hate wasting products, okay? When I don't have to waste product, I don't want to waste it. But pretty much what this is like, it's a key to twist like the product down in here. And this is the Madagascar Centella HydraCica Water Fits Sun Serum SPF 50 plus PA plus 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 plus. So this is from a Korean brand, and I'm almost done with this. And I don't know if I would repurchase this because I'm trying so many different sunscreens, always like in the market for like trying more and more and more other types of sunscreens. So once I'm done with this, I will not be repurchasing it, but just know that this is really good. It's very lightweight. It doesn't give you like, I'm like on my, hold up, I just want to show you guys, but I'm on my like very tail end of, okay, there we go, very tail end of this. And so this is very serum-y, and it blends out, and it doesn't leave that thick white cast at all. Like, it blends out into nothing, and it's super light. It's literally like a serum on your face, and it doesn't have that strong sunscreen smell either. So I definitely will wrap back around this to maybe repurchasing it in the future after I've gone through my gazillion different sunscreen and trying different one before I like keep buying and repurchasing certain ones. So there's that. It blends into nothing. It also dries down. It's not sticky. It's great for the oily guys and gals. And then the other one that I've been really enjoying is the Murad SPF 50 UVA and UVB. This is a super active moisturizer, mattifying oil plus pore control, and it also has salicylic acid in it with PA plus 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 plus. So this is what this looks like, and the reason why this was really intriguing is because salicylic acid is an active, and it really helps with the acne, breakout, etc. You'll see salicylic acid in like 2%, 2.5%, or even sometimes maybe 5%. I've never tried the 5%. I've been in like the 2%, etc. And this one is a chemical sunscreen, and it's a moisturizer with sunscreen with salicylic acid. So 3 in 1. If you are like not looking to do like for example, for me, if I were to use this sunscreen, I would need to put on a moisturizer, then put on a sunscreen. This one has a moisturizer, sunscreen, and salicylic acid all in one. The only thing about this is that it smells like sunscreen. It actually smells like sunscreen. So, and it blends out a little bit thicker, and it does leave that white cast. So, it's not a bad white cast if you like just really pat it in and like make sure you rub it, but also be really careful. The more you rub it, it will peel. So, fair warning. But this definitely does everything that it says. The only thing is that it's a little glowier than, and it doesn't dry down. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a little bit glowier than the sunscreen smell. Kills me, like actually kills me. This actually doesn't dry down like the Madagascar. Like the Madagascar, it dries down and you can't even feel it. This one, you definitely still feel it on your skin. So, you know, just giving you guys a couple option, and this probably you feel a lot more on your skin just simply because it has a moisturizer. It has SPF 50 on this, which is like amazing. It also has salicylic acid in it as well too. So that is probably the main reason why it's a lot thicker, and it's probably going to take a little bit longer to dry down just simply because there's so many things in there. I did want to show you guys one more product that I was really loving for the month of June. So I purchased this on Amazon, and it's from a Korean brand, and it's the FRANZ. This is the large size sun shield peptide patch. So I don't know if any of you guys like play golf or are like an athlete or like doing sports that is like outside, but I know with like the pickleball friends and golf friends, this this is like highly like recommended like in the community. So these come into, and I won't pop this off because this is not cheap, okay? It's on Amazon. I will link it down in the description box below if you guys are interested. So each one of these patches right here has SPF 50, and what you do is you would put it onto your dry skin, like where you want it, and usually I would do it like right here, and it covers the whole area. It's also very thin and not detectable. And also I saw some like reviews on like, oh my god, this is so hard to like peel off. Okay, they're doing it wrong. It shouldn't be hard. So you put it onto your dry skin with nothing on it, like clean, bare, dry skin, and you place it where you want it. Once you place it down, you just peel the entire plastic off, and it's gonna look like nothing was left, but that's the purpose. It's like the thinnest, like little sheet mask that just sticks there. And it has SPF on it, X, Y, and Z. And then what you do is you take the second, it's like a two-piece, step one, step two. So once you put the sheet on and peel it off, you take the peptide and you rub it onto the sheet, and you can put it underneath your eyes and whatever's left, and then your neck, etc., because it's peptide. So you do that and it soaks into the sheet while protecting you in the sun. And I have been loving this when I'm wearing no makeup and I don't want to wear any mineral sunscreen. I don't want to even put like massage, like I'm lazy, okay? That's really what it is. And I put on a hat, sunglasses, and I am on my merry way. So there is that. And these are expensive. I have two left from my previous purchase, and I already purchased the placement. So it comes in like 2 packs like this on Amazon, and each pack has, I believe, 5. So it's 10 pairs. And I want to make sure you guys know that it's not cheap. I think it comes out to about like $4 to $5 per, but it lasts you the whole day. And if you want to wear makeup over it, you can. I've like put on this over it and it lays like perfectly fine. Noted, do not put like a whole bunch of like foundation on, because even like as you move your face throughout the day, it's going to pill and it's gonna look, there's like demarcation. So this is one of like your natural no makeup day type of thing where you want to stay protected. You know the drill. So again, I'm a sunscreen preacher. A sunscreen preacher on here, and I find everything sunscreen to be amazing and trying all of them. Let's talk more like makeup, and a lot of that I'm wearing today. Let's go over like the brows really quickly, because I feel like this is what like I go through brow products like a lot, and this is like the first thing like I do in my makeup routine besides prepping my skin. So these are my 2 brow products that I loved, used, abused in the whole entire month of June. This one is the MAC Pro Brow Definer in taupe. This is the 1mm tip brow pencil, and I wanted to show this because this whole thing is empty. Okay, so I use this entire thing. The only downside about this that I don't like is that it breaks off very easily, which is why I feel like I went through this super fast. Will I still purchase it? Yes, because it gives me such a good brow day, but be warned is that you will go through this a lot faster than any other of your brow products. Because it's super skinny, super thin, and as you continue to draw your brows, right, a little bit just like chips and breaks off. So I would wait for MAC to get their like 30% sale to even buy this. I would not be buying this full price, in my opinion. So there's that. This is a good product though. Just want to make sure you guys know that. The other one that is no surprise to anyone, it's the Maybelline brow inserts. And I'm just gonna say this now, this has taken the place of the L'Oreal faux brow. I'm sorry, I know, OMG, I cannot, like, I feel so like I'm betraying the L'Oreal one. The reason is this has 3 prongs instead of 2, which makes my brow, like doing my brows, a lot faster. Not by much, but like a lot faster. And 2, this is like, this sealed the deal for me when I use this, is that there's no leaking. I've used this the entire month. there's not a single leakage on this product. And I was just like, that's it. This is it for me. The L'Oreal Faux Brow, when I was traveling like 2 months ago, it popped out, it leaked everywhere. I had to go buy a new one. I didn't even do anything to this. And if you open this, here, let me just open this. It literally leaks out by itself. So around the tip of the product and like right here, there's just a ton of product that is like leaking out, and it is so darn messy. That was my like seal the deal. Not that this isn't good, this is good. I still will use it. It's just this hasn't leaked once. Watch me like jinx myself and it starts leaking everywhere, but I will be taking this with me on my travels. I might even buy a second one right now just so that I can have it like a backup. The only thing that I did want to mention is I do not use this side. I've never tried it. I don't like tinted brow gel, so I'm more than happy if they could just make the brow pen and take out this and cut the pricing down to like $5. It would be fantastic. But nevertheless, I would still purchase this just for this because I think this alone is worth the money in general. So there's my piece on the brow pen. That's what I've been using it. I'm using it today on my brows, and I don't think I'm gonna stop using it until I find something else better than that. I know I said that about like the L'Oreal Faux Brow, and this just came along and was like, stole the show. Let's talk a little bit about foundation now. The foundation that I have been really loving, and this is a little bit newer, but when you wear foundation and you try it multiple times and wear test, etc., and how it applies, you usually just know like the way it applies, and sometimes it's just like right off the bat. Sometimes you just wear it a little bit more. This is the one that I knew right off the bat that it was just so pretty. And as I continue to wear it, and I've worn it multiple times, indoors, outdoors, I've worn it many times on YouTube as well when I'm doing like tutorials, and it's just so incredibly pretty and so incredibly natural, and I just love it. It's the newest YSL cushion foundation. It's the YSL Skin Fair Soft Glow Cushion Foundation in LC7. So apologies, I said it was warm last time in my video. It is warm, by the way, but LC stands for light cool. So I just want to make that correction. For some reason, it's called light cool, but it still has like a little warmth, and that's what I'm wearing today. I don't know if you guys can see it. It does match my neck, but it does pull a little bit warmer in my opinion. But it's nothing like, oh, that's gonna be like game over for me. So there's that, and it's just such a natural, lightweight finish. And for my oily skin, I want to make note of this is that when I'm wearing this, I am extremely, extremely frugal and stingy with my skin prep prior. And if you are oily like I am, I would tone down your skin prep by 50%. Like, use very sparingly on areas, or just don't even like prep that hard, just like a little light moisturizer and then be done with that, because this product does give you a glow. And throughout the day, if you're oily, the oil is gonna peek through and it's gonna make you look like a oily, greasy mess. So oily skin can use this. I can use it. I'm an oily skin. I think that dry skin, you guys will love this a lot more because it just gives your skin like really like a healthy glow. This one, I cannot just wear it on its own. I have to powder it. I have to use like more like powder or long lasting products just to keep this all like good. And I also use a setting spray with this as well, just to make sure that it lasts on me and not slipping, because it's just so pretty. It means a lot for me to go the extra mile for this cushion foundation just simply because it's so pretty. Like, I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and the monitor, and I don't know, I just feel really pretty. My complexion feels really nice today, and yeah, that's that. I don't know, we're in like, and especially summer, cushion foundations for the summer is just like chef's kiss, chef's kiss. Let's go over what's on my cheeks and everything. So first of all, I have been really loving the Westman Atelier. This is the Sun Tone Bronzing Cream in Soleil Parfait 1. This is their lightest shade. I could get away with the second lightest shade as well too, but when I first bought it, I just didn't want to risk it because this is like $75. I know. Westman Atelier is just so high performing, high quality, but it's just so expensive. And their packaging is just top notch, chef's kiss. So this is the product. I've done some damage to it, as you can see. This is a cream to powder. I have this as my bronzer and contour today. It looks really nice. It blends really easy. It's just really pretty. You can mix both of this or just use one or the other. It's just fantastic. I really do like this, and like the blue packaging is just phenomenal. And this was not intentional. I don't know why everything's blue today. Like my Augustinusbader, my PanOxyl, and then the other two I'll show you is also in blue packaging, including with my shirt. So this was very unintentional. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to match with all of my products today. But the next product that I wanted to go over is the Violet FR Plume Blush. When I saw this, I just knew that I'm going to love it. I just knew I was gonna have it. And as a blush girly pop and an oily girly pop, these amazing. So this, I have it in the shade Rose Fume. I'm sorry. I don't know how to speak French. So apologies if I'm butchering this, but I will put this down in the description box with their name. The other one is Latte Praline. So these are the two shades that I purchased, and the Rose Fume is the one that I have all over my cheeks today. It gives you like this blurred, matte, light, like just a little pinch of color. It blends super easily, and it's just so pretty and so incredible. It reminds me of the whatchamacallit, the Prada, that like that cream to powder blush in like the pink like triangle packaging. So these, they're so good. They're just not as pigmented as the Prada one, but they still give this like moussey texture, and I love cream products that are more like moussey and ends up giving you like this blurring, soft, matte look to your face, because that's every oily girl's like dream right now, is like, or my oily girl dream is to get this blurring, fantastic, yummy thing. I love this so much that I went and bought the other shade. There's like about like 5 shades, I believe. There's like this red one, and there's this more like brownie one that's darker than Latte Praline. So there's that, but I didn't buy all of them because I just wanted to buy the ones that I was gonna use. So I wanted to show you guys this one. This one is Souvenir de Volubilis. I'm sorry. I'm going to again put this in the description box. And yeah, Violet FR packaging is just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. I can't. So I purchased this shade, and this is super unique in my collection. I don't have anything like this right now. I don't think so. And I use a lot of blushes, but this is definitely outside my comfort zone. I got this really like purple, punchy shade, and I don't know. I'm kind of like, does this go with my eye look? I don't know if it, I'm gonna try it anyway because this is definitely outside my comfort zone. It's a purple with like a blue undertone. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's purple violet with a blue undertone. And let's just put this on our cheek. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. This one is pigmented. Okay, that is way too much on my cheek gums. So let me try to blend this out. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. I feel like it was a little bit too extra for this look, but regardless, that purple is just phenomenal. Phenomenal, guys. And I'm just gonna pat it down so it's like not so as crazy. That one's pigmented. That purple one is pigmented. Okay. Now that we have gone a little wild with our makeup look, let's go on to the next thing. Continuing on, I want to go over lashes, and within the entire month of June, I use the Grande Lash MD. I'm almost done with this. After I'm done with this, I'm going to go back to my Swede and then wait for a sale to buy this because this is so expensive. But my lashes are so incredibly healthy and long. I do see the growth in it, and I just feel like my lashes would not be here today if I did not put on any type of serum. Like Swede definitely like took it to the next notch level, but also I want to say the Grande one is just as good. It's just pricey. So I'm going to go back to my Swede one, and then once they have a sale for the Grande Lash, I'll repurchase it to like, to use in between when I'm like finishing with the other one, etc., just to like change it up. So, and then you guys already know this, but the Maybelline Sky tubing mascara. This is in the shade Very Black, and OMG, this is so good and it's so easy to take off, especially on days that I am on the couch after work and I'm just so exhausted. I literally would just take this micellar water with like a cotton pad, and I'll like soak it on both sides, and I just put it on, and then I'll wipe it off, and it just comes off cleanly. Like you're not getting no raccoon eyes. This stays a while. It makes my lashes look so long. It wraps every single lash hair that I have, and this is the mascara that I have on today, and it's fantastic for the hot summer. Like usually a lot of people would go with like waterproof for me usually is only for when like I want my lashes to like stick up straight and stay up straight, but for the summer and everything, I prefer not to have a waterproof one unless it's like I'm going to a water theme park or something. But tubing mascara for a hot summer day is chef's kiss, and I've been wearing this every single day and it's drying out on me, and I'm gonna repurchase another one. So yeah, that's like my favorite one at this stage. It's just so good, and it's from the drugstore. For lip products, let's talk a little bit about lip product. This will be nothing new. I am still obsessed with my Refi lip blurs. They are fantastic. I have 3 shades. I have the shade Opal, which is my ride or die. I have 2 opals, and if I run out of opal, I will be very sad. So this is what opal looks like. There's a new shade out right now as well. It's like this brick red that I'm like eyeing, and I really want it. So we shall see. And then this one is mauve. Mauve does have like a more pinky red to it. And then the last shade would be Stone. Stone is a more cool tone brown. So opal, mauve, and stone. So there's the 3. These are my ride or die for lip blur. I have yet to find one that is just as good as this. I found a couple, like, you know, like the Rhode one and the L'Oreal, but they're not at this level. Not at this level for sure. And then for like lip liner, like to overline my lip and really sculpt and define, I have been so in love with the MPH lip liners. This is the overliner lip pencil. Like literally, this is marketed and advertised as for you to overline your lip, which I love. So originally when I purchased this, I purchased the shade French Exit, and everything else was like sold out except for French Exit when I went in store. And all the other ones, like I couldn't even swatch all the other ones. So I was like, okay, this is the only one that I can swatch, and it looks really pretty. So I got it, and I was like super, super in love with it, that the last time I went to the last time or the time before that, I went to Sephora, and it was everything was all in stock. I could swatch stuff. So then I swatched the shade Skinny Dip. And Skinny Dip is more of like a brownie shade, and versus French Exit is more of a mauvier brown shade. So there's pink in that. Skinny Dip is more of a brown shade with a hint of like a more like cool tone shade in there, and it's not as pink or warm as the French Exit. So this is what I've been using, and this is what I have as my lip liner and lip blur combination. And then I topped it off with the MAC, I think it was like Velvet Teddy 2.0 or something. I'll put it down in the description box below as well. And then for powder, this is probably not a surprise, and this is a little bit newer, but I have been putting on the Laneige, the Neo Essential Blurring Finishing Powder on my face, and it has been keeping me like matte, and it's not a heavy powder at all. It's very finely milled, and the packaging is amazing. If you guys have been watching my other videos, you will know how I feel about this packaging and the product itself. So this is going with me when I travel, just simply because I mean, it's still chunky, but it's a compact chunky, where if you push this down, then the product comes out, and you push down as much as you need to get the product, and the product is super finely milled, and then you use it all up, you can close it, and then the next time open it up, push it down. That way you're not wasting any products, and it's not like a whole ton of product coming out all at once. And yeah, this packaging, amazing, very well thought out. The formula itself is very thin, very finely milled, and this is very translucent. I set my entire face with this, underneath my eyes, my T-zone, my chin, all that, the areas that I usually get really oily, and it is fantabulous. And last but not least, two other products. One is hair and the other one is a lotion. So the first one would be, it's a 10 coily leave-in product, and with me, my ends, I tend to like put like leave-in conditioner in my ends, and then I would go in with my Crown Affair hair wrap towel, and then I just let it sit there for like whenever I feel like taking it off, either in the morning or night. Morning, of course, I have to take it off before I like go to work and everything, so that it just dries. So this is so good. I love it's a 10 product. I have a lot more leave-in conditioner that I'm trying to go through and try. So you'll see more of leave-in conditioner in my future videos as I empty it. So I won't be repurchasing this, but this is empty. I used the entire thing. I will wrap back around and repurchase some of these items maybe in the future if they have a sale, or when I run out of leave-in conditioner. Like I try different types of leave-in conditioner all the time. So there's that. And last but not least, this is a splurge but it smells so incredible. This is the cellular hand cream from La Prairie. I've used every single drop in here. I've squeezed it like this, hence is why you see some of the marks. I've squeezed it, I've twisted it, and all that fun stuff. So this is their hand cream. It smells delicious. It keeps your hand like actually moisturized. So by the end of the day, I'm like, I still have like lotion or that feeling of like moisturized hand by the end of the day. Yeah, so this is it. This is it. I repurchased this already. I have another one. I have one on my like this like here, another one, and then I have one in my bedroom as well for, you know, nights where I'm like I'm a little dry. I don't. It smells so good. It smells so good. I literally really wish that you guys could smell this. And it's just, there's like a little bit on top left, but it just smells so good. If you guys ever go to like Nordstrom or Bloomingdale's or Saks Fifth and you see La Prairie, stop by and like just smell this. It does not give you a headache whatsoever, and it's a very light, and you'll smell it here and there, and it's on your hand, so it's like a perfume, like where you don't have to even like wear perfume for the day. So that's what I have for today in my January wrap up, faves, empties, repurchases, and yeah, I really did actually enjoyed all the products that I use in January. I don't think there was anything that was like a hard miss for me in this video, which is like shocking. So, with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I so appreciate it. Let me know what was in your January routine, hits, misses, faves, etc., repurchases. I would love to hear your recommendation as well too. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are at, and I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone. Mwah.